And we're off. Day 164. Today is a town day. There's lots of options in there, in that town, but some of them are farther than others. We're hoping there's a bus system or something. With everything that's spread out, I would think there would be. But unfortunately, where we walk in is like the hippy-dippy expensive shit, co-ops and shit like that. Can't even remember what else they were called, but things along those lines. Not real grocery stores. Fancy overpriced foods. But there's a Walmart, which is more what I'm looking for. But of course, it is way across town. And no direct straight line or anything. So it makes hitching harder, so I'm really hoping for a bus. And then we head back to 12's friend's house where we get to stay the night, do laundry and shower and whatnot. I could use a little laundry. Big stuff. Ugh. I overslept a little bit. Thought I set an alarm, but I didn't. The 12 had to come over and wake me up. And I was actually dreaming. I never get to remember them. But I woke up all confused in the dream still. It's been a minute. I don't know why somebody would write 1,000 on that place. 1,000. 1,000 what? The mornings have been so quiet lately. Right now is about the perfect temperature. It's probably in like the low to mid 60s. No wind, but the air's moving. It's also humid, but I'm not sweating yet because everything else is so nice. But my fingers, no, they're not really wrinkly, but they are a tad wrinkly. Oh, that's good. There's a little breeze around this corner. My lungs are still on fire from my safety meeting this morning. Where is the wildlife in these woods? Oh, I thought I heard something, but it's just leaves rustling. I'm not ready for the seasons to change. The seasons were all screwy this year. Went from winter to a very short spring to so far a short but intense summer. And we'll see what it does now. Will it stay nice? Or is it going to heat up again? Or is it going to get cold from here on out? I don't know. Everything's screwy. I'm expecting it to heat back up for another 2 weeks or so and then start cooling off. But like I said, things are screwy. Whoa, whoa. Nice try, Gravity. Nice try. There's nothing. I'm not even getting. I was going to say I'm not getting spider silk, but 12 is ahead of me. If the silk ever gets too much, she's just like, nope, your turn. And I'm cool with that. I haven't got to share the silk blazing before. But there might just be that. Might be just a tad cold for the spiders to be doing their thing. Man, I just passed out last night. There's like no tossing and turning in a hammock. And I don't even remember going out. Vaguely remember making a video saying good night, and I didn't even zip up my hammock, man. I just passed out in it. Which is dangerous, but so far we've lucked out with the mosquito thing. A few little pockets of them, but not enough to whine about. Maybe there is, because, it only takes 2 mosquitoes to really wreck you. Unless you're vigilant. As long as they're nice and go up by my ear at least once and make noise, and let me know they're in the area. But it's the little ankle biter ones that get me. Ankles and wrists are where they seem to, or maybe they're not mosquitoes, it's just something that comes in and bites my ankles and wrists, takes the hell off. I don't get to murder them for it. But I'm blaming it on mosquitoes till I see a better culprit. Evidently, I forgot to charge my headlamp for a little bit. I only get a couple of days out of it. If I have it on full beam like this, I get 2 days. If I use mixed between this, the low beam, and the red beam, I get like 3-ish. Fortunately, you can plug it in and wear it at the same time. But since they put the cord where they did, you have a cord directly in your face. It's not coming out the side, it's coming out the bottom. So I'm wearing my headlamp upside down right now, so that it goes out the top. But it's, kind of still in my face. Mud pits. But at least I have that option, and at least red light still works when the main light goes out, but there's just no warning. Cool, I had a headlamp, he just broke it in the rain, because that dummy's not, none of his stuff is in plastic. He doesn't even have a plastic bag. So when it rains, his stuff just gets wet. He's like, oh, you can put it in plastic? It's like, what the fuck, man, really? How'd you make it this far? But it killed his headlamp in the last storm. But his headlamp did every color. It had red, green, and blue going on. I was like, well, I don't know. I wanted to play with it, but all it would do is cycle through the colors when he put the batteries in. And then that was the second part. First thing is, it's not waterproof, so you can't carry it out here. And the second thing is, it takes batteries. And always 3, which is the most inconvenient amount to take. Because, you buy a 4-pack, you got 1 left over, you're not going to throw it away, so you're carrying this extra battery. Then you buy a new one, and your other batteries aren't dead yet, but you got to change them because, they're getting kind of weak. So you buy a new pack of batteries, now you're carrying 2 extra ones. Then you're carrying 3 extra ones. I find it a pain in the ass. Why would, in this day and age, the batteries still really exist? I can understand like watch batteries and shit like that, but everything being made nowadays should just have an internal battery in it. With a C port at the minimum. Stupid old style ports. Can't believe those things don't exist either. But I guess I feel that way about flathead screwdrivers too. Obsolete at this point. We're going downhill, and the lower we go, the foggier it gets. Right now it's a light mist. Every once in a while it blows in a little bit thicker. I'm assuming there's just that layer of clouds. And the spider webs all over everything. Hanging off my camera, fluttering in my face as I walk. Oh, where is that? There's a headlamp in the woods. We never see anybody out at this time. Crazy. That's different. You don't often see anybody out this early. And he was a day hiker, you could tell by his smell. Laundry detergents and soaps and stuff. He was with his dog. I thought maybe he was blind and the headlamp was for the dog. I was like, maybe that's why he's out this early. Day or night doesn't matter to him because he had a service dog. But no, he wasn't blind. He wasn't very talkative either. Trying to think, is he headed to the top of something for sunrise? But I don't feel like we've been at the top of anything any time recent, anything real at least. Never do it on camera. Whatever. I'm gonna tickle your butt. Tickle your butt. Tickle your butt. There we go. Twitch, twitch. No. There you go. Normally they freak out so much more than that, but it's a taste. Yeah. Hey, spider. You won't get high. Yeah, you're welcome. We're on a side road that leads, spiderweb to the face, right across my lip. Side road that leads to Benning. Oh my God, don't follow me. But it's wetter than we expected. We see we're not the only ones who did this. Fortunately, we have laundry services incoming. I don't understand the purpose. Nice bridge, thanks. There still are some berries left. Tart, but not too tart. I'm just following somebody else's footprints at this point. So naturally you have a choice. You can go around, left, right, or center. I went left, which was, right when I took it. And 12 decided to come around here. And you saw the results. That stuff, the mud she pushed her pole in, it's easily a foot deep. But this is a pleasant Vermont road. Ha ha ha. That'll teach us. No, it won't. But I have to imagine the trail is in better condition than this. But this on our map becomes a 2-lane road, or not necessarily a 2-lane road, but it has 2 lines instead of 1, which means it's more major. So we assume it's going to get better soon. Oh, we've made it to Sucker Lake. Not so bad. Nice place to live. Probably except the winter. Some people like the cold. I'm just not some people. Oh, the road got a hell of a lot better after we got away from the lake. This should lead us right into town. Hopefully there's a breakfast joint. It's still kind of early. 8:40. All day breakfast is cool too. We just hit pavement up there. Awesome. It's only 1.6 miles to a diner up here. We're going to get ourselves a little bit of breakfast. Home of the giant pancakes, it says. Really nice day. It's been super hazy. Is something on fire? Seems like fire. Or smoke. There's something going on. Okay, well, so we got the Papa Pete's, but we went inside. Turns out it's a holiday in town, so it's jam-packed. So since they were like, hey, it's going to be a while, we're sitting in a window seat over here, so I'm going to move the packs over there so I can just keep an eye on them. I wouldn't feel safe with them just sitting here for a long-ass time. So the dude in the yellow Jeep just gave us a ride into the house we're staying at. This is where we're staying. What a cute house. Nice. Good morning. Woo-hoo-hoo. It is day 166. 165 never happened. I mean, it did happen, but I didn't film a damn thing at all yesterday. I took one picture that's lent to show that a day happened. I take a picture of a red light every day, or something red every day, so that when I'm going through my camera reel, because when you're in your photo editor thingy, or video editor, it doesn't show you what day everything happens. It shows up in chronological order, but it doesn't separate it by day, annoyingly enough. So I have to take a picture of something red that says the day has started. Yeah, we zeroed here. Unintentionally, but, big storm happened. This happens to be, we're in Vermont, 12's from Vermont, so we were in a neck of it that her, brother-in-law and with their niece and nephew, 4 and maybe 7, really young. They did not annoy me at all. They were actually really intelligent kids, and I talked to them like people. It was weird. It was kind of a strange experience, but I rather enjoyed their company. So with all that, we were like, fuck it, let's zero again. And we're like, Walmart's all the way across town, so we're like, how the hell do we get there? It's multiple hitches to get there. But we discovered through the joy of technology that you can actually order stuff from Walmart, and if you're at a location, they'll just drop it off for you at a nominal fee. And okay, that was really cool. So we did get our resupply done without ever going to the Walmart. That was really convenient. Not really expensive either, so hey, that's cool. We are carrying on today. It's supposed to rain all day today, on and off, and then all night, and then we have several days of nice again. That's where we're going. That bird just drove by. Didn't expect that. I'm craving Burger King. Actually, I do not like Burger King with all their advertisements because I sing along with it. I'm all in the woods, just randomly going, BK, have it your way. You rule! I don't know why. It's sketchy to me, but I don't like BK. I don't ever really go there unless it's my only option. I don't know why that is. McDonald's is gross too, but I still eat there more often. But anyway, I'm off on a tangent. So yeah, we're headed back into the woods today. We'll avoid a storm. There's bunches of shelters now. The shelters were sparse for the longest time, you know, pretty far distance between them, but now they're freaking everywhere. So good thing, because we are on the LT, which is rocks, roots, and mud. I found the LT pretty lame last time. That's what my impression of was, and maybe it'll change. But it is going to be, you know, covered in, like, you know, weekenders and stuff like that. So, you know, it might be sparse room at the shelters and stuff, but we always find somewhere to sleep. Got to clean up this house a little bit because we did, you know, dirty it up. Oh, it was dirty. So we got to clean it up, and then we're off. See you on the trail. Okay, and we're off. We got that house all cleaned up and everything. Did the laundry, made the bed, washed the dishes, you know, everything, swept, vacuumed. Took to the bathroom because I totally trimmed up in there. My facial hair finally looks normal. I looked a little weird there for a week or so, but shit, that stuff was getting all woolly on my face. So we got about a 2-mile walk to the trailhead. We could hitch. But there's a convenience store halfway down. We figure we might as well hit to see if it's got more stuff. We're going up for a little longer session than we normally do. I've been trying to do 2 or 3 days, but unfortunately this stretch is more like 4 to 5, we'll say. I don't know. Somewhere just below 80 miles. I haven't been moving very fast lately, but you know, being hungry does help. And when you have no food weighing you down, shit, you can make some miles. I'm hopeful for some decent weather. It's supposed to get, you know, a little rough again tonight, and then we're supposed to have something nice for a while, but I hear something named Ernesto is hitting Florida right now, so we'll probably have to deal with that too, but just adds, you know, drama and stuff to it all. Excitement. Unfortunately, the convenience store didn't have anything we needed. This is the town of Woodford Cemetery. I like how it appears on our map. It's just a bunch of little crosses, like 8-bit looking video game kind of stuff. Talking to the guy who owns the place though, he says we don't have to go all the way back to the trail. In another half mile or some such is a trail that leads to the AT, and we can just walk that. Because we were going to hitch all the way back and then walk, but no, he's like, right over here you can just connect. So that's what we're going to do. Roadwalks are a lot better now that we're not in the south. We have wider shoulders, at the very least. The dude at the store told us this is an old hunting trail they use. I can tell cars have been through here semi-recently. It looks like about a mile or so up this to the trail. That or another mile down this. I'll take this. Alright, so that trail wasn't hard at all. Came with this thing. We have found the AT. Presumably, thank you. We head this way. After we chill for a bit. So it's only lunchtime. We already made it to the first shelter. And we could make it to the next one. It's only like 9 miles away or something. But unfortunately, we're dealing with the tail end of whatever hurricane that is. So yeah, it seems all great right now, but that's supposed to change here in another 3-ish hours. Or 2.5. So I'm looking for a place to bat down, man. I don't want to be in the shelter. There's other people. Well, there's one other guy. He's zeroed here. So this is his 3rd night here. He's waiting for something at the post office or something. I'm just going down to claim my spot. I could hang in here somewhere. Probably fit between that tree and that tree. It might be a little far for me. Oh, we got more spots over here. It's looking for things that will fall. This doesn't seem like a bad thing from this little tree. Let's get some twigs that can fall. It's got some twigs, but nothing that'll end me. And that tree. I claim this spot as my own. And we decided to carry on. It's just too early in the day. We're just going to move up a few miles, find another spot, assess the weather. Has changed a bit just the past 15 minutes. But it's hard to just sit there to shelter. Green Mountain. That's where all that coffee comes from. Water's flowing everywhere since it's been raining like a mofo. This isn't even on the map. We're going to a place called Hell something. Hell Water. I don't know. But it's some evil ass water, I tell you that. You can hear your soul screaming as you drink it. Tastes like the blood of innocents. Behold, Hell Hollow Brook. Some of the most evil waters in America. Now fortified with brimstone, you can see the foam. This is our water supply. We're going to fill up here and then go look for a spot to hunker down maybe. Well, Hell Hollow, I appreciate the water. This is the best water we've seen in a little bit. A little on the foamy side, but that's just for texture, not necessarily for flavor. According to comments, there might be spots in a mile or so, which that should work out. Bring in extra water just in case I'm sitting there and I have nothing better to do than make coffee after coffee. Oh, and some mud pits. We just ran into a couple hikers we know, Eeyore and Jasper. We haven't seen them since the Shenandoahs, when Jasper's brother gave us ice pops. It's been a minute. It's nice to see familiar faces, because sometimes you think you're the last one out here, or the last one of the people that you knew. I used to always assume everybody's so far ahead. So this is Vermont, and it looks like other places. There's a little more Vermont over there, but every once in a while you look out, and they bring out their plank technology. Now why they did not use it back there, I don't know. Hey, it's a half-assed job right there. Come on, man. How am I supposed to get over that one? This is a death trap. I just can't do shit right. Come on. Too busy sipping creamies and bleeding trees. Wobbler. Maple slurping moose fondlers. Well, we got everything set up right before it started raining. I'm cooking right now. I'm grinding a little bit. Oh, yeah. I'm going to just have some ramen tonight. Went a little slower than we were expecting. You know, we didn't make it all that far, so I don't want to eat too much food right away. Look how much Neato I have. I look like a drug kingpin right here. I got a couple kilos of powdered milk right now, man. Or baby formula, depends on how you see it. This is the best powdered milk I've ever heard, though. Good shite. We just had to buy it the giant size because nowhere it really has it. So we're like, fuck, 3.5 pounds of it or none. So we went 3.5 pounds and just split it. So, yeah. Could be adding that stuff to everything for the next few weeks or next week. Come on, it won't last much longer than that. Well, then I'm going to have me a little safety meeting here as soon as I grind up my stuffs. Oh, yeah, it looks beautiful. And enjoy the rain. 12 is my close neighbor. Look how close he is. Uh-oh, I'm about to lose that steak. Oh, ground is buckling. Luckily, there's no wind associated with this, so I'm not too worried about it. But this is just the beginning. Should only last a few hours, though, according to what my phone tells me. Well, hell. Starting to pull up a bit around me. Yeah. Go away, rain. I'm just guessing everything's going to get a little wet. Just a little. Oh, damn, it just got really dark. The rain let up a bit, but... Ooh, spooky.